Today is a kind of special day in my life. It's the feast of St. Stephen, deacon and martyr of the church, and that's how I got my name. But it's why I got my name that makes it so special for me. This is my second birthday. For those of you who don't understand what that means, when you get adopted, you have a second day of your birth, and mine was 18 days after my actual birthday. My parents got the call from Associated Catholic Charities that they could come and pick me up, and that was on the feast of St. Stephen, day after Christmas. They also told my parents, as they had told my birth mother, that I was a sickly little kid. I had spent extra time in the hospital because of that when I was born back in the day. I was a premature baby. And they weren't sure that I would make it past 6 years old. Being 63 now, I think I have exceeded my warranty, and that's kind of cool. But this was the day that Marion and Rusty Duncan found out that they had a second son. I have an older adopted brother, James Michael, who's just a year and a few days older than I am. And then I was born to my mom, Rose Marie, and she was sort of required to give me up for adoption. She had been engaged to a man, and things didn't work out. He came back from harvest and was made to marry a different girl who he had gotten pregnant and was underage. So my mom was trundled off to another place and had me, and through Associated Catholic Charities gave me up for adoption. I got to meet her several years back just before COVID, and my 4 brothers and sister, all of whom I love dearly. It's complicated for those of us who are adopted, and I never wanted to harm my adopted mother, Marion, by looking for my birth parents while she was alive, because I knew that would hurt her. My father didn't care. He was like, do that, but wait until your mom passes. We all figured that my mom would pass before my father. Turned out it was the other way around. My father passed first. When my mother finally passed, I started looking, and I found, strangely enough, on 23andMe, I got a message from my eldest younger brother, Gabriel. And Gabe wrote, "Hi, according to 23andMe, we share 50% of our DNA and probably a mother. Want to know more?" Oh yeah, I wanted to know more. And that has been a wonderful experience in my life. I got to see and hold and kiss my birth mother, who had missed me all of these years. She had been writing letters to me every year on my birthday up until my 30s, and then she gave up, thinking that I had probably passed on because she had thought I might not make it past 6. I was baby Nicholas to her. I was born near St. Nicholas's feast day. She was happy enough with me being Stephen, and there's a lot of joy in my life because I got a chance to meet her. There's an awful lot of joy in my life because I was adopted by parents who cared and who wanted me to succeed. My brother and I, Michael, both managed to do wonderful things in our lives because our parents, Rusty and Marion, made sure that that happened. Opportunities were made available to us. I can't imagine living a life differently than I have. It's had its ups and downs, it's had its craziness. It will have more craziness, I'm sure, but it's been a good life. May God bless every adoptive parent and every adopted child. Amen.